tips and tricks, we're going to talk about second turns, okay? So this is a little bit more of an advanced move. If you have a clean triple pirouette, I'd say that you are ready to start working on these. If you don't have a clean triple yet, that's okay. Watch this video to have some goals to work towards, okay? So it's called a second turn because your leg is out in second essentially the whole time, okay? So what that means is if Aaliyah starts, yep, right there, she went to second for me. Let me move this so you can see her foot a little bit, or here, scooch back. There you go. So you can see she has that foot out in second, okay? Both of her legs are turned out. She's going to, right now, just lift. Right there is where that foot would be during the turn, okay? So a good way to start practicing these is to just do that, right? To give me a nice tendu, and then lift that foot, control it going down. Doing 8 on each side, building up that strength, okay? Because that's gonna be really important to have the strength to hold your leg out there, okay? Now another position that happens in this turn is going towards the corner, okay? Again, we're gonna think tendu, turning out. You can see those feet. She's going to give me a plie with her left leg. The right leg is up. She's not doing anything really with this upper body except keeping it where it needs to be stacked on top. Yep, her muscles are working through those arms without her hands looking really tense. She has her core engaged, and it's a nice plie with a tall neck and a high chin, a lifted chin, okay? So when we're doing these turns, we're gonna go from that position in the corner with that plie, turning out that foot, to opening to second, and then coming right back to that corner, yes? So again, before you actually start turning, this is a great way to practice it. Just setting up a mirror, or if you don't have a mirror, that's okay, but maybe using your kitchen counter as a bar, and going from right there to lifted, and then pulling it back, yes. Working through that turnout, using your core, watching that your foot's not giving me any kind of wobbles, but it's staying on that nice level line the whole time, okay? Now when we actually add the turns to this, she's going to start in a preparation just like she would any other turn. She could go tendu plie, she could step through. Today we're gonna step through, okay? And she's going to lift, lift, lift to hit that corner position and then open. And she keeps that leg out in second until she hits the corner position again, okay? So she's just gonna show us 2 turns really quick, just so we can kind of see the process of how that works, okay? So I would give her 5, 6, and a 7. And it's a corner lift, good. And you can finish that several different ways. She pulled it into passe. You could finish it with a jump. You could finish with a shandai, lots of different ways, okay? Even though we're hitting that corner, we're spotting the front the whole time. So that's another good thing to remember, is when I say corner, I'm more so talking about when you're going to hit that plie. You can think of it like if someone were taking pictures of you, the pretty part of that turn is when you're lifted in second. So that's when I want everything hitting the front. We're nice and lifted in our releve, we're lifted in our second position, our arms are open, nice and big, and that should be that moment we hit the front, okay? And then we stay there again until we hit that corner. So let's have her do a few more turns this time. Let's do 5-second turns and then finish with a pirouette, okay? So she'll prep 5, 6, step 7, and corner, and corner, 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 good. And you'll also notice she's not hopping, right? A lot of times when we're trying to first learn these, we're gonna go to the corner and then we're gonna hop onto that second position. We don't wanna do that. We want a nice deep plie, and then we're going to really push that supporting leg, that left leg, into the ground. And that can't happen if we hop, right? So we do a plie, we push really hard through our foot, we stretch through the back of that left leg. She should feel a big stretch behind her left knee. And then we stay there until the plie again. So it should be really smooth. Even though there's the plie and the lift, it should be smooth and not choppy, okay? So once you perfect these, you can add lots of different endings. You can do things like add a pirouette in the middle of some second turns, or add some attitude. So Aaliyah's just going to show you some different ways you could do these turns, maybe some goals you could work towards. So let's do some drop turns first, okay? So you can notice in these, while you watch her, that her head is going to be changing spots in the middle of the turn combination, okay? So she preps 5, 6, 7, and lift, and then she changes. Good, no hopping. Pull it in and finish. Yes, so those would be those drop turns because she switched her spot from the front to the corner, the back, the side, the front. Yeah, so that's kind of like a trick turn. Let's do some turns. Let's do 2-second turns and then a double attitude and finish with an renversé. Okay? All right, ready? So she has a 5, 6, 7, and 7. Up and up. She lifts, plie, up, and jump. Good. So that was another just a little bit difficult combination. So once you get these down, again, there's always ways you can make it more difficult and make it really visually interesting.